What's up, Leo gang? We back with another YouTube video. Y'all, today it's crazy because I'm finna get into something more sensitive, something more personal, something more touching, you know. So basically today we're talking about the time I was homeless for 3 months and how I had to cope with it and deal with it during that time. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely hard. But make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, turn on your post notifications. Also like the video, drop a comment below if you have any videos you want me to do. Remember, this channel is mostly for entertaining, you feel me? So feel free to recommend me anything to do that you like seeing. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it. I'm telling you. Alright, y'all, so let's get into the video. So basically, I was homeless for 3 months. 3 months. And it was hard during these 3 months because it was the end of senior year and like nobody noticed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody noticed at all because I dressed nice in school. You know, I was fly, you know what I'm saying? I was dripped down. Didn't nobody really think that, oh, Leo, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no roof over his head, this and that. He had a homeless shelter. Like literally it was at a homeless shelter for 3 months. Some people know, some people don't. A lot of people from my school that I graduated, EK, they know because it got out. Like it got out the wrong way. Like somebody started saying, "Oh, using that in like jokes. That's why you homeless." Like that's something you don't joke about. You feel me? That's not something you put out somebody's business. This is why I can't. This is why I don't trust people now. That's why I stick to myself. Because I ended up telling somebody, and they ended up telling somebody else, which was my ex, and they ended up telling somebody else, and she ended up telling her boyfriend, like, man. So it got out, and then people started thinking like, oh, this nigga homeless, he ain't got nothing going for himself. He like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do me like that. You feel me? Like, yeah. But let me tell y'all about the time in the homeless shelter and how it transitioned to me going to the army. Was gonna be going to the army. So basically, I was homeless for 3 months at this place. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but it's in GR. Um, yeah, it was more of a teenager homeless shelter. So they had more people my age there. So they had the age range was 13 through 18. When you're 18, you have to be going somewhere else because it's a teenager homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? They can't have grown people there. So living there, it was like, it was so weird going in there because like me going in there, I didn't have the problems that everybody else had. So everybody in there had problems, you feel me? Like anxiety, depression. They ran away from home and they just needed to live there. Me, I just couldn't. I just lived there because my mom literally couldn't take care of me. She literally couldn't like afford like a roof over my head. So before that, we was staying in a hotel until it got to a point. You feel me? So basically, yeah, we were staying there until it got to a point to where we was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to find a place to go because I can't like literally couldn't take care of me at the time because we didn't have that much money coming here. But I've always saved money. I was always a businessman, so I always had money aside. I was always, you know, doing this and that. But yeah, living there, let's go back to the on topic, my bad. Living there, it was like a nice like a nice jail. Like a nice jail. Like it wasn't like, so basically the rooms, the doors locked in their place, they locked. So if you try to leave, like if you can go in your room, you know what I'm saying, you can go in and come out. But if you try to go back in your room, the door is locked, so you can't just walk back in. You have to ask one of the people who work there or whatever. You have to ask them for the key. They have to unlock the door to let you back in your room. Bedtime was 9 o'clock. Yep, bedtime was 9 o'clock. We had to put all our phones on this little charging station. We couldn't bring our phones in the room because it was policy. But You know what I'm saying? I obeyed the rules because, like, rather live there and obey these rules and rather than sleeping, like, outside on the street or something. You feel me? So, so yeah, that was their rules. Also, you couldn't go anywhere. Like, you couldn't go anywhere without parents' permission. And the thing that's weird about that, didn't nobody tell me, like, I didn't. Me and my parents, we weren't close. Like, obviously, after my mom sent me there, I got mad. You know, being living in a homeless shelter while she was living somewhere else. You feel me? But yeah, it got like hard and depressing going back and forth to school. You know, knowing that you in a homeless shelter while everybody else, you know, in a you know what I'm saying, in a right mind sense. Didn't nobody know what I was going through at all at EK. People don't like. Didn't nobody check up on me for real. Like, they just see that I'm doing good now, so they assume that. Like, no, I was literally in there for 3 months, 3 months, and somehow, some way, I didn't go crazy. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. I definitely wouldn't go through it again though. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody go through what I had to go through. You know what they say, like the funniest people be the most, be the people who go through the most stuff. So, but yeah, I made a few friends there. I'm still cool with a few people that's there. It's like it was like we was like Suicide Squad. We was looked at as crazy, and that we didn't have any potential while we was there. But they treated us well. But at the same time, we were like Suicide Squad. We had and Harley, this girl who act just like Harley Quinn, and then she had her little boyfriend. So who I didn't take seriously, so we called him Joker. And then we had Deadshot. you you can call me Deadshot, cause basically, you know what I'm saying, wasn't nobody messing with me. I had to be a leader to the other people because I was the oldest person there at the homeless shelter. So I had to show them like what to do right, how to get past these people. That's like the leaders, the people who work there, how to get on their good side because they didn't know that. They most of them were runaways, scared, drugged. You know what I'm saying? There was a 13-year-old kid in there. I burned my tongue, but there's a 13-year-old kid in there with a baby mama. Craziest thing I ever seen. Craziest thing I ever seen. And so basically, when we went to the grocery stores and stuff, we had to go in groups. So we all went together, and we didn't get to pick out what we wanted. They had a set type of food that they had to give us. So it was mostly like vegetables and quesadillas and you know what I'm saying, certain stuff. But like sometimes some people who work there, they would give us certain things. So like if we wanted a bag of Takis or something, we'll go grab it. You know what I'm saying? I had to literally bond with all these people. Imagine moving to a whole new city. I was living in a whole that homeless shelter was a different city. Plus having to deal with all these kids that you now living with. I had my own room though. So you know me in a room, it felt like jail. So I'm just working out every day basically. You couldn't you couldn't you couldn't, and the thing with sleeping, you have to stay in your room. You can't come out before 5. You have to be in your room for a certain amount of time too. So everything is like timely and stuff like that. So yeah, and everything was cool. But the thing, they had like a little rec center that I like. Basically they had older games though. So they had like the PS2, they had the Wii. So me and this girl, we always hopped on the Wii. You feel me? Me, her, and this other dude. I ain't gonna say their names. They probably watching the video right now. They we all played the Wii. We was playing Mario Kart. having a good time. I'm telling y'all, man. But I could have been like out somewhere in the street though. So I thank God for that place. I thank God for that place, for having me with them, having me, God gave me a chance to, you know, get my together. Because I was working at the same time, so I had to go back and forth from school. People just like, they made fun of the fact that I was in a homeless shelter when they found out. Didn't nobody check up on me. I'm not gonna say no names, but y'all know who y'all are. And that was, you know what I'm saying, that's different type of level of disrespect. That's not dark humor. That's I don't even know what to call it. Like, what do you even call it? That's just, that's plain like ignorance, you know? That's ignorant to do that. And the fact that nobody really stood up for me either, like, just, it's crazy, man. 2020, man. But, yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Army in this video because the video is kind of too long, but I would definitely discuss me being in the Army, me like this close to joining the Army in my next video. Not in this video, but just in a different video. So I'll explain it to y'all. I'm gonna explain y'all the process of me almost joining the Army in my next video. Cause this video being too long, I'm high as hell. Like I'm not. I don't even know, man. It's crazy. All right. Make sure y'all. This is the end of the video, y'all. Make sure y'all